Hey everybody, welcome back to American Truck Simulator and a revisit of the Freightliner FLD. Uh this, if I remember right, was a pretty nice truck. It had a couple quirks in it, but we're going to go ahead build a new one. And the nice thing is, it could be a very good starter truck for somebody. So let's go ahead. We have the mid roof and we have the raised roof for, I don't know if you really want to pay $20,000 more for it or not. Personally, I'd rather stay on the Jeep side, but still have plenty of performance. So, almost right away, we could go ahead, stick with the Detroit Series 60 with 425 horse, or we could pump up to something else. It looks like we could either spend $2,500 and get 2,500 newton meters of torque, which I need to go ahead and get my conversion tool out. Let's see. Newton meter to pound feet. Conversion. There we go. All right. So as I pull that up, I mean, plenty of engines here, all the way up to a chip tune motors if you like that route. Personally, no thank you. I'll just stick with these down here. All right. So we could go ahead and get for 5 grand and either a Caterpillar C15 or an ISX 15. Both with 450 horsepower and 2,237 newton meters of torque, which converts over to 1,720. I'm going to round up to the nearest foot pound here, but 1,724, which is pretty. That's a lot. That's a lot of torque, plenty for most situations. We could go ahead spend looks like 2,500 and go ahead and get 2,508 newton meters, which is 1,850. So, I mean, that is a pretty sizable sizable difference here. About 200 foot-pound of torque. I think though a C15 will do us justice, and that's a $500 upcharge. So I am okay with that. Transmission wise, I don't skimp with these. I usually get myself the 18 speed, so we'll go right there. We're already pushing 70,000. Do the interior if the game doesn't crash. There we go. And there's stock shifter or a custom. I don't see the point in that, so we'll save our $4,000. And a nice plethora of colors here. And I think, oh, and we could do a custom metallic for 3 grand. Anything good? Okay. Okay. So for $100, we can do this. And we could have our custom blue with a set of white stripes or black stripes. Let's see, which one looks better? That doesn't look too bad. I like the stripes on this though. Ooh, it was very monotone. Do that. There we go. Okay, I can dig that. I can dig the white stripes like that. All right. Save a little bit of money there. Go to our accessories, and there are plenty of them. What's these guys? Oh, okay. Stick trim or... oh, that's for this window. Yeah, we'll leave it as is. Always a good thing to have these these mirrors. Let's see. We'll go ahead, and I believe this is for... it's for that. Okay. Nah, I don't think so. Stock grill. No, thank you. Come down here. No. No. come on. You're telling me I can't paint this? I remember being able to paint it before. That kind of sucks ass. Hmm. Okay. I do kind of like the look of the chicken bumper because it has some of these extra running lights already built in. Has all these if you want to put that shit on, or you could put some extra lights on right away. I personally would rather just do a set of fog lights. Come back to the bumper, and looks like again we can throw some lights down there if we want. Deflectors, no thank you. Start to come back out here. We're gonna head up towards the roof. That's interior, interior. Mirror turn signals, sure, because those are always nice to have. Different color dashes, that stuff, that. Okay, nah, we're good with that. No thanks. That's CB inside roof add-ons. Oh, no thank you. Chrome, nah, no thank you. Interior light, no, we'll take a look at that when we get inside. And I don't know what that's supposed to be, paint. All right, toned down tanks or shiny tanks. We have I think this is a okay, that's a toned down, so we'll go ahead and go with the toned down look. Do some tank steps. What's back here? There you go. Put FLD steps. Oh, basic steps only 500, but gotta spend a little bit because that actually fills it out quite nice, if you ask me. Do this. Yeah, definitely have to have those because it looks better with them. This truck is easily starting to cost money. All right, some air lights there, or white air lights. Yeah, white air lights doesn't look bad. I can dig it. Beacon bracket, no thank you. Let's see. Oh, okay. All right, that works. Then I could do this. Go back and remove that. Save a little bit of money. How about that? Okay, that looks pretty badass. Go in here. Do that. Let's see. Really? Okay, I could dig those. They're okay. No. Oh. Wow. There we go. I like that look, so I think we'll go ahead and do that. Low rear twin turn down. All right. Man, this truck is starting to get expensive. Let's see if we can do something about that. Go with the standard Alcoa is going to look over there. The Alcoa cover there. We'll go ahead and go with the spike one. The lug nuts, get the covered. Ooh, no. And then do the tire. Bridgestone for Alcoa, which saves us a little bit of money. Yeah, those are our side light. Wait, I thought I put side lights on this. There we go. All right, come back here, and we're going to go ahead and do the same thing. Get the standard Peterbilt wheels. And looks like there is nothing with that, so we'll go ahead and look over at the covered Alcoa lug nuts. Do the Alcoa hub. Alcoa tires. Look at that. That is where that's why I switched to the Alcoa wheels, is that will actually, that will end up saving us a nice amount of money. That will put this truck right where it should be, I think, to make this a good running vehicle. Because that'll put us right back under 80,000. Without getting interior, I mean, we have a pretty nicely done up truck. I mean, look at that. And I mean, you could go down in here and you could add like all these lights that you want to, and blah, 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 blah. I personally don't think it's really needed. So we'll go in here and, okay, that's an option for GPS. Plate. Let's see, plastic variant, chrome gauges, chrome with lashes. I'll leave them plastic. They look okay the way it is. I'll leave the stock wheel. That's a bumper. I'll come back to that. Let's see. Oh yeah, classic looks much better. Ooh, I don't know. White oak, little parrot, onboard controller, definitely. Let's see. Dash cam, gotta have the dash cam. Heater vents plastic. Yeah, we'll keep the heater vents plastic. We can go up. There we go. Now those are 600, and here we go. We could go with 350, and that's a nice size. I mean, now this is where you can, if you want them in a specific spot. I mean, and that is cheaper than this guy, you know? So, we'll go back to you. Lower right, high left. That actually is not out. That's in my field of vision, so that's okay. I can dig it. And that's where our radio would go. But we don't need it. And I think we've already put it. Yeah. Right, and I think. And the different mirrors. Alright, and I think we are pretty much done here. Gonna go back out here. I think there's an interior color blip somewhere. There we go. And I think we'll just go with the black interior. Let's take a look. Oh, perfect. I like it. So, I believe I'm just running through. Those are our only transmission options. I mean, all these different engine options, if you want them. I'm pretty happy with what we got. I mean, it'll do very well with heavy cargo already. It's going to be pretty maneuverable. It's going to be able to handle hills and uneven terrain very well. So, I mean, this is going to be a pretty bad-ass truck. So, go ahead, come over here. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the truck we are going to be taking a look at today. So I'll go ahead, purchase the truck, get on the road, and when we come back, well, I'll be hauling a load and I'll give you guys my thoughts on this thing. Hey guys, alright, we are in our Freightliner. We are heading to Alamogordo, and I am right now grinding the living hell out of some gears. There we go. We are pulling a double of frozen food. Billy the Kid Historical Exhibit. Looks like just a random cluster of roads over there. There you go. And so far, I am enjoying this truck. It is a it's an older style truck. Very simplistic. You got your pretty much your set of gauges, and you got what you got. Nothing super fancy. I mean, it has an old school onboard computer, and it has a GPS mounted up there in the corner, and that's it. So, pretty badass truck. I like it. Speedometer is very accurate. I'll turn that's my hazards. Turn my low beams on, and I don't like the idiot light for the low beams. It kind of looks fuzzy. I mean, the high beam one looks a lot clearer. If I look in, I mean, it works. And, I mean, it is what it is. So, you turn your parking lights on, you get all your needles light up, and it looks in some of the backlighting over here. Hit your lights again, and everything, and all your gauges turn green, and you have the indicator for your low beams are on. And it would help if I actually put this thing in my 8th gear and put my foot down to get a little bit more speed. Luckily, nobody's behind me. I mean, speed limit is 55. We are quite heavy, I think. I'm going to pull up my manifest here. We are just under 20 tons, so we're not super heavy, but we are not super light either. So, there we go. Go ahead. Huh. All of a sudden, the knob that I was using for my cruise control does not want to work anymore. I still feel it indenting, so... Okay, whatever. I'm not going to worry about it. And that's just as I start messing with it, we get into a town here, so... Gotta turn left here, if I could slow down. 3 gas stations and a hotel. Alrighty. The 54-380 interchange. Oh, I get it. We gotta be there soon. We gotta be there in 57 minutes. We got plenty of time, asshat. Swing out just a little bit. Oh, you jackwagon! We didn't hit him because we didn't get dinged with anything, which is nice, but still, holy hell. Okay. Good, pre-select high gear there. I'll go ahead and let it wind out to the top of this hill, and then we'll get into the high gear and let her roll. There you go. Looking good so far. Indeed. There we go. High gear. Don't know if she'll get to 65. Huh. And there we go. That's interesting where it doesn't always do it. Huh. I wonder if that's my controller or if there's something weird. I'll have to double check it at some point. I'll check it later. I'm not worrying about it. Just put my foot down. Try to get close to 65 as quick as we can. God, it looks great out here. Oh, 55 now. Alright, 55. Oh, and we're getting slower. Go ahead and there you go. Turn everything off. And I believe we are almost into Alamogordo. Looking at that, actually, yeah, I think we're almost there. So, yep, we are in the town of Alamogordo now. Fan-friggin-tastic. So the speed limit's 55, I'll just wind us up to about 50. That'll be nice and safe, because odds are the speed is going to drop again. So, I'll go over some of the interior on this thing. Most of the switchgear works. There's a couple things that don't, but I mean, it's actually nice. Like, you could see the little rocker switch for my headlights as I stall it out. Some nice little startup sounds there. When I have my engine brake on, you can see the rocker switch for that goes. Let's see. I'm not seeing the switch for the high beams, which is fine. But there's that, so maybe. Oh. And then you got your switch for the wipers. So the wipers do look a little small. If you ask me, I think they are very inadequate, but what do I know? Alright, we got... Turn-in is going to be right up here, so I think that entrance... Yep, there we go. It's going to be right on the other side of this island. Oh, I could have turned in there. Well... I'm not going to be able to make the UE, so we're going in the wrong way. They will have to get over it. There we go. Swing right around. Go ahead, hit the... This thing actually does look very nice. I like the little chicken lights down below. Alright. Go ahead and place it. I mean, that's the only thing I don't like is those look amber, but so what? I could get over it. This truck does drive very nicely. Pop back in here, and we're pretty much straight, pulling straight in, so I'm gonna go ahead, pop her in neutral. There we go. Pop the brakes, and let's detach our trailer. Then I'll go ahead, move it up a little bit, and we'll do an exterior walk around on this thing. So, be right back. Okay, guys, this is the exterior of our FLD, and there we go. We got our hazards on. Got the of course, the lights right next to headlights. We got some nice turn signal light, mirror lights that work on both sides. You can see the glow right there on the back side. Got some marker lights on the about midway down the truck, and a couple on the back of the truck. And then press the brakes. Then we got our brake lights down there on the bottom. We also got a set of brake lights up here on the top. I would prefer if those were reverse spotlights on top of that guy. It would really, I mean, to me it would work. It would look a lot better. Let's go ahead and turn. You saw the parking lights on. Looks good. We have our low beams. And we have our high beams, which include the fog lights. I do like those like little, I think they're called chicken truck lights that were on the lower part of the bumper. Really do look good. And our blue and white stripe paint scheme just looks absolutely great. We're going to go ahead, pop in here. The truck is on, so it's on, but it's not started. So we're gonna go ahead and start it. Set our parking brake, and we're gonna go ahead and shut it back off. And you can see we got turn signals moved there. We have our parking brakes. You can see me hit the wiper and the light switches there. I was going to say the cruise control buttons don't work. The differential lock, which I don't even know if this truck has differential lock, doesn't look like it, doesn't work. But I mean, if you look at the switches, they do look rather good. Oh, this thing has the sticker for an Eaton 18 speed, which is nice. I mean, criminy. And then you look back here, nicely detailed little sleeper. Got a TV. I think I actually had a TV like that back in the day. Microwave, little storage area, nice little bunk. It gets the job done. It is very nice in here. And there's the cord for the truck's air horn, which I don't think... Yep, I do not have an air horn equipped on this truck, so I only have the standard horn there. Anyway, guys, that is going to be it for our video. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please like, please subscribe, all that good fun stuff. Until next time, have a good one.